Hi, good evening once again from Faces of South Asia. I'm Esha.
And I'm Sophie.
Welcome once again. It's a pleasure, and we enjoy you watching our show as much as probably you enjoying watching our show. Also, today we have a very important subject, and we thought you were going to be very interested. It's called honor killing. I'm sure all of you must have heard what is honor killing, but that is what we are going to speak on, honor killing. Is that
It's
right?
a very controversial subject, and it's a very people don't know about it, and we like to address it and bring it open to the public to show that this is what's happening around the world, and we like to address that.
And when I first heard what is honor killing, I said, why do you give the name honor? And why isn't it just killing? Why isn't it murder? Honor killing comes from the term that a woman or a girl always keeps the pride of the family and the respect of the family alive. So when a girl, and again, we are not speaking on behalf of the big cities of the world, South Asia. We are speaking of the tertiary areas or the rural areas of South Asia. We see that girls are forced to marry, and then when they marry or when they settle down or when they don't like, that's when we have issues at home, and then a family member comes and kills the girl. So honor killing is specifically related to a family member killing, close family member killing the female, whether it be a father, a brother, an uncle, but it's always a family member who thinks that it's a disgrace to the family if this daughter or this sister or this niece goes and marries or elopes or marries on her own will. Is that right?
That's right. It is. It's unfortunate that people take it upon themselves to think that the female or the mother, the girl, is disrespecting the family, and that's why it's supposedly protecting their honor. So that way, they will not be ashamed in the community, in the villages that they live. This usually happens most of the time in little villages and stuff.
Rural villages.
Yes, exactly, rural areas. But it's all over the world, and it's such a controversial subject because it is you're doing it because you don't want people to look down upon you or to bring dishonor to the whole family, and that's why they give it the name honor killing.
Honor killing. My question to society, my question to my viewers, my question to all of you is, who gave the right to the men, whether the female is wrong or right, to kill her? Who gave the right? You agree?
Oh, I agree.
Because which man, whether it be the father, the brother, the uncle, who gave them the right? How did we become someone's possession? We in some females become somebody's possession. Why aren't the men our possession? Why is it we our possession? And so they are the ones, you take care of your property, you take care of your land, you take care of your house, you take care of your garden. They also take care of their females, but who gave them that kind of authority and rights? So this has led to honor killing in whichever form you say or you call honor killing. Why did the men have the right to kill the girl or kill the female at any stage, whether she's right, whether she's wrong? If she dresses up, every girl likes to dress up. If she dresses up provocatively, they say you've attracted the men and you've attracted this rape or you've attracted this affair. It's not the man did it,
Exactly.
This is
so wrong, where the blame is on the female. You have to prove that this is not what it is, what had happened. So in that way, the female always gets
blamed and punished. In other countries in South Asia, they lash the girl, But again, every country under South Asia, we are having this issue. I was shocked that in the West we are having this issue. But unfortunately, fortunately, just the continent of India, I figured out, has 10,000 honor killings a year. And this is unrelated to religion, whether it's a Muslim or it's a Hindu. It has nothing to do with it. What it is it's the caste system that makes the Hindu female go and marry someone lower or so. There you have an issue. It is the Islam, the religion, it's not the religion, it's the, if she has gone and probably fell in love with someone else, then it's an honor killing. And again, I question this to my viewers, who gave the men the right to kill any woman, any female, be that, whether it's your daughter? What I don't understand, Soph, is when you fill up passport forms, it asks you what's your name and who is the male. So whether it's, you have to put your dad's name, if it's a father's name, or if it is a brother, or it's a husband, or then next it's an uncle. But why do we have to belong to someone? Is that true? Or we can be somebody individual?
But it's always been that way. Like, we've always been the property of men, you know, and we've always had, we take their name on, we are their property, and they think they have the right to do it. Like, supposing in a marriage somebody's abusive, like a husband is abusive to the wife, and she wants to get away from him and she tries to flee from him. Like, it's awful to think, because like she's trying to get away from the abusive marriage, like the parents or the brother or the father actually, you know, try to kill her because they don't want the dishonor of, oh my God, you know, she's leaving her husband. It's a divorce. I mean, there's no such thing as, you know, they're not thinking about the female, about her getting hurt, about her husband being abusive towards her. And they're thinking, oh, this is a solution, we can, you know, just get rid of her, and that way we can save face. It's basically saving face.
Recently there was an episode in Mali falls under South Asia, that a 16-year-old was raped by her stepfather. Now, obviously, when the 16-year-old was raped, she became pregnant. When she became pregnant, she had her pregnancy, but then she delivered the baby, and of course, it was buried in the sand in the beach. When they recovered the body, according to the Mali government, she had to be 100 lashes to a 16-year-old with definite deaths is going to happen. Because of the international society's interference, she was saved from the lashes. But my question again to the people is, why does she have to get the 100 lashes? Who did it, and why he has nothing to be blamed, and why he doesn't have to share the lashes with her? Because she was forced. And let's say again, the society may say, oh, she was provocative, she was young, you know, like we all do in South Asia, the rural society. But the reality is, she didn't do alone. There was a man, and that's how she was raped. So please do think about it. Second, if a woman is eloping, who is she eloping with? It's another man. So why isn't the man being beheaded? Why isn't the man being killed?
That's a good
question. Why is it the woman?
Exactly.
If she's having a lover, who is it? Another man. When did you hear that there was a beheading of a man? The woman is having an affair with the man. What happened with the man? So to all my viewers, I mean, really think about it. If each one of us, we all have rural towns and cities back home in South Asia, if we can each one just stop this kind of attitude and thinking and stop this honor killing. What is honor killing? You are dishonoring a woman instead of doing an honor killing to save a family. Oh. You're right?
Oh, exactly. I mean, I don't understand that concept at all, where you are killing someone to, you know, for your own, you know, for your own facing, you know, for your own, you know, for the society. And I don't understand that at all, how we can stand. Like, I've even heard like mothers also, you know, getting involved in killing their own daughters because she doesn't want her to get a divorce, or she doesn't want, you know, she wants her to get, you know, married to a person that she doesn't want to get married to. So it's like a huge problem that we need to address and we need to talk about And
we need to resolve this, because we've been talking about it years after years, behind curtains or in front of curtains. But today it has come to this part that we are losing our daughters, our mothers, our aunts, all because in the sake of honor killing. And even though it's happening in rural India, guess, Sophie, yesterday I was in the web, and as I was reading, I saw that somebody from India, some of the big officials said, oh, we don't have to do honor killing if we can take all the cell phones away from all the rural India women, which they did. There's a fine of 36 rupees if they use the cell phone. And so what they did is, because they felt that if by using cell phones they are texting their lovers, and they also, the men said, the panchayat, we call the head of the village, they said that they are running away, eloping with their lovers, they're leaving their husbands, and to stop all of this and to stop honor killing, we take out their cell phones, we let them lead their life. Again, who gave them the right to take out the cell phones? Who gave them the right to make that decision, whether they will talk in the cell phone, whether they'll elope with their lovers, or whether they are going to marry someone else, or whether they're going to fall in love with somebody? As we all know, in South of Asia, falling in love outside marriage, as well as falling in love not in your same caste, is a huge issue, because they will not, you cannot fall in love, because even if you fall in love, you have to bury your love and go ahead with an arranged marriage. So today the girls feel empowered, and they really want to take their own lives, and decide what they want to do. Instead, when they try to do that, then they come with the honor killing, the brother or the mother or the father. So we today have to take this and resolve the situation. Why has it reached far in the West? In Canada and British Columbia.
Oh, it has. Like, when I know of a situation where the husband, he was being abusive towards the wife, so she left him, and he didn't like that. And one day, when their family was holding a party, he goes and kills her. Not only her, he goes and kills the parents.
Unbelievable.
It's just unbelievable to think that this can happen nowadays. Like, you carry on something and saying, oh, for the sake of the family, we have to get, you just have to be quiet, and you stay in a relationship. It doesn't matter how abusive the husband is, or it doesn't matter if you don't like that person. They force you to get married to someone that the girls don't want to.
Absolutely. And one of our countries is Afghanistan under South Asia. And I was shocked to know that 9-year-olds and 14-year-olds, I have a 14-year-old daughter, and when I look at her, I see her going ahead, studying, making a life on herself. Suddenly I see that they're forced to marry older men in Afghanistan at the age of 14, and they marry them for a day. And absolutely, they marry them for a day, and we all know what happens. And after that, they become child brides, and what they do is they start doing chores around the house, and once the chores are not done according to the mother-in-law, they are battered and bruised and beaten, and it's such awful things that are happening.
This is rural Afghanistan, where they're uneducated when they don't know any better, because that's not what society is about. Like, this doesn't happen in a modern, but it is happening. It's not that it's not happening, but it is happening, and we have to address it. That, you cannot have people getting underage marriages, because they're not developed yet.
Not at all. Mentally,
physically, they're not. We need to force this issue, and I don't understand, but you see it even here. Like, you always have like older men marrying younger brides,
25-year-old youngers. The question is, it's rural. You said rural Afghanistan, but every South Asian where you go to is rural. A majority of our the country is rural, and most of the rural parts, whether it be at Pakistan, whether it be at Afghanistan, whether Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Mali, Bhutan, all of these, the rural areas is where all this is happening. So our girls or the females are being married off, being sold, trafficking going up very high. You're calling honor killing. All this is rural, and we need to stop the rural.
But mostly, I've noticed, mostly when these things do happen, I've never heard about them till about 10 years ago that I heard about it. But I was really shocked to know that there was such a thing as honor killing. But it's more cultural. It's nothing to do with any religion. Religion does not allow you to kill anyone. It doesn't matter what it is. It does not allow you to kill. In Islam or in Hinduism, you cannot kill someone because to save face. It just doesn't happen. But it's mostly cultural, where they live in the village, and because the village is such a small society, and they have to maintain that, and this is why it happens, and they're bringing that into the cities and towns, and now that's where it gets dangerous.
What happens is because the villages, the men are in control, they don't let the women go to study, just like we all know now. The West knows in Afghanistan what's happening, but it's not only Afghanistan or India or Pakistan. They're all the women. When they want to get educated, the men don't allow them to get educated. They have to tend to the fields. Young girls have to look after, they have to work so hard the whole day to bring in money for the family.
But it's all about empowerment, though.
Empowerment.
The men like to be empowered,
Yes.
and that's what it's all about. It's about empowerment. So if they don't let them go and study, if they don't let them go out, then they rule the roost. They have the final word.
Absolutely. And what they do is, just like they possess land, let's say I cannot pay the debt on the land, so I give the daughter, or I give the niece. So it's like you're using as a substance, that you can barter. But that's not what woman or female is in today's world. So at least we all are here in this country, and we know, and we're going to talk on domestic violence like we always do. It's completely different. Domestic violence is so very different to honor killing. There are different kinds of killing, and I hate to use this word, and I do not use the word hate, but I really, really dislike using the word honor killing. There's nothing honorable about this. There's absolute killing, and each one of us, we need to work to save the woman. We have so much, we do so much for the whole world. We do so much for our families. From the time we are born to the time, we are mothers, we are daughters, we are sisters, we are wives. We or our cousins or our sisters do not deserve to be killed in this manner just because they made a decision in their lives to either fall in love or to be independent. Don't you think so?
I definitely agree. It is such a disgrace for our society
today
to what's happening right now, and what's happening when they're carrying on, and I've heard even honor killing happening in the West and all over the world. It's not just in one place, but I know as a South Asian, we need to address it, and always, because we need to show there's a lot of we need to show that they the women are empowered, they can do stuff. They don't have to. I mean, it's really a scary tactics that they're using. If you don't do this, if you don't get married to this person, or if you don't obey this guy, then you have consequences to be dealt with, and that's not right. That is
it's not right. And at an early age, you will see our girls, the females, they have lost confidence, and they have lost confidence only because they're insecure. Why are they insecure? Oh, if I do this, it's guilty, it's wrong. No, it's not. You decide to do it. You know what is right and you know what is wrong. Falling in love is not wrong, or marrying a person that you like is not wrong. But someone given the power to kill is definitely wrong. We, the women, never empowered anybody to go and kill the men, did we? We never empowered men to go and do an honor killing on the men because we don't possess them. We don't have the right. So I again put the same question up. Who in the world gave the men of all these countries over the world the power to kill the woman and call it honor killing and saving the family and respecting the family? So I really, we request you to see how each one of you can resolve honor killing. And we are going to work on this subject until we really go to the rural parts of the world and see how each one of us can save one honor killing. 10,000 honor killings in India all every year, just alone in India, a big subcontinent. Then there is all Pakistan, all Bangladesh, all Mali, all Afghanistan. So I request you that you pay some thought to this subject, honor killing, and don't just take it as a show or an episode. This whole month we'll try to bring all these factors. One is honor killing, then is dowry death, and then third is children, girl child being killed right at birth. It's all about empowering women or even bringing them to equal right. I hope you like our show this whole month.
I hope so. Like it's a very exciting time, and we do want to bring it to the forefront to show people what's happening around the world. It's not that honor killing is usually done with a family member, but men have always taken women out that they don't need. From the beginning, be it now, be it years ago. Henry didn't want his wife, so he had them beheaded, divorced. They just had a way. If they don't like something, they did with it, and that's what's happening nowadays too. But it's changed. But we still have this, and this is worse because you're putting a name to it, and there's nothing honorable about it.
No, and it's not accepted culturally, though we have no other choice but to say, all right, in rural villages that, oh, she did this, that's why it happened. They are sad, the women are sad, they're destroyed, but they still think, okay, it's accepted somewhere. They are not accepting it, but still accepting it because it's a cultural thing, it's all right. That's where we have to say, no, it's nothing to accept. And just like Soph said, early over the years, when men didn't like their wives, they changed it for someone else. They got rid of them, or they beheaded them, or they killed them, or they poisoned them. Has been going on for ages.
It's been since, right from the beginning of time that, women have been subjugated to being, gotten rid of. Just throw them in the garbage kind of a thing.
Exactly.
And,
you're of no use, just get rid of them. Go for another one, then for another one. And it's so sad because by doing so, women have lost their rights. Women feel insecure. They feel like, you can barter with them. And men think that they can get away with it.
What I don't understand is, say in Islam, you can divorce. Divorce is not just a woman can get a divorce, and she has the right to get a divorce. But people don't seem to want to use that, or it's usually like the men divorcing them. But no, in Islam, actually, a woman has the right to divorce. She doesn't get she doesn't get the, but she can divorce, and it's not everyone allows divorces. But in Islam, divorces are allowed, but you still have this, and that's what really.
But again,
shocking.
Honor killing was, though the first thought comes that it's probably Islamic world that does the honor killing. But if you were to educate yourself, which I did personally, trying to think, because I would think honor killing is, I come from the state of Bihar in India. So I had told Soph at the time, honor killing is not religious. Honor killing is not in the Islamic world. It's also in the Hindu society, or also in this wide world. The reason behind honor killing in the Hindus has been the caste system. So if you're marrying someone lower than you, that means an honor killing has to be performed, or it's a disgrace to the society. In Islam, if you were to go out, and adultery is considered honor killing because you went out and you eloped with someone else. So again, if you see, neither Islam nor any other religion allows any kind of killing. It's culturally men-dominated society which made this a possibility, put it under the sense of religion, accepted it in culture, and said this is honor killing and we have the right to, and everybody accepted it. And we need to stop that. The raping going on all in South Asia is impossible to even think about it.
I don't understand.
Have you noticed that?
Oh, definitely. And it's more so like in December we had where
Medical students?
Like she died, like, you know, because she was raped brutally while her boyfriend was there, and she was gang raped. And I don't understand how this still goes on.
It's still going on over and over. Just since December, so many more has happened. But why? What has gone wrong with the men to decide that you could do this to a woman? Is she an animal? Even animals, you know, they won't do that. So what is wrong? So you see where the society has fallen to. First you're talking rural, and now when you come to the cities, you have this kind of activities going on. And during the time of the medical students gang rape in India, which is a worldwide news, the same time happened in Calcutta, in Kolkata, you say, in India, the honor killing, when the brother beheaded the sister and put the head of the sister on the police's lap and said, I killed my sister because this is the reason. And so you see, where do you go? Now Kolkata happens to be one of the big cities of India. Gang rape happened in the big city of Delhi in India, whereas lashes happen in Pakistan, and Mali happened the rape by a stepfather. Where is a woman safe today? Where? I question this to all of you, and I would like all of you to work on this, because everybody tries to do foundations on charity for women, charity for flesh trade, charity for this, charity for that. Are we really reaching out to the people who need us, to the women who need us? What do you think?
We need to do that. We need to address that. We need to, teach again. Unfortunately, the men need to be taught, like, this is not acceptable. This is not acceptable. This is disgraced. It's disgrace, actually. It's not honor. It's a disgrace to the whole family. Killing a member of the society, killing someone.
Own blood.
Your own blood. How can you even think about it? I don't understand that at all.
Yes.
How you can think about, like, killing someone for the sake of, what you think is right, what you think is correct, what you think that your sister should not do it, or your wife shouldn't do it. Like, you know what? Like, if they've done it, we are all humans. We all tend to make mistakes, or we all tend to live what we want to. So we should respect that. Respect other people's feelings. Just to respect what
we need. Yes,
exactly.
For this, it's my and Sophie's earnest request is, I hope we are going to work on honor killing, and I hope we have your support. And I hope to do more shows on honor killing, and I do want to reach out to the South Asian community back home, not just in the West. It's my ardent request and Soph's ardent request, so we can reach Afghanistan, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Mali, Sri Lanka, India, and help the women in those countries, to empower them. And please help us too. Do contact us at facesofsouthasia@gmail.com. And it was a pleasure to do the show. And thank you for watching us as usual. See you next time. Once again, this is Esha.
And I'm Soph. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.